With all that has been said, let us try to see what it leads, what is the conclusion, and that gives us some time to raise questions, inshallah. First and foremost, Western and to a great extent Eastern thought is based on the concept of dualism of space and time at a conceptual level, that human being has two needs. One is material, and that must be met only materially. Other is spiritual, that must be met only spiritually. Therefore, excuse me, for my material needs, I use a kind of dress, I take food, I build houses or markets. For spiritual need, I go to a masjid. Life is divided in these two. This is what East and West tell us. This is what we have been told by local cultures. It is not what Islam says. Till now, I have said not a single word about Islamic thought or philosophy. My effort is to let you know how Western and Eastern thought has impinged, has influenced, has given us the way we think and see things. We see things with the eyes, with the mind, with the understanding that has been given to us by this colonialist approach and what I have been calling the globalized and Western mindset or empiricism. So, first thing is that our life has been divided in two areas. Second, ultimate truth, what is ultimate truth is subject to materialist ideals in society, hedonist lifestyle, economic or political benefit, or ethical relativism. These are the approaches due to which we make our decisions. I am trying to get a certificate from the local authority for my selling my home, and I go every day, stand there for hours and hours, but I am not able to get it. Then someone tells me, if you pay this person 20,000 rupees, you will get it next day. I say, so let me pay and get it. What is the basis? The basis is my personal gain compromised, my principle of honesty, fairness compromised. So, I am following materialistic approach and disregarding completely ethical approach. Ethics becomes relative for me, because if I do not pay 20,000 rupees, I will not get my certificate. So, ethics becomes irrelevant for me. Same economic and cultural aspects. And then next please, individualism, gender liberalism, national interest as everything, that my nation right or wrong, marginalization of family, family does not make difference to me. Two persons, a husband and wife, they raise 5 or 7 children of different age, they get them educated, ultimately they get jobs, and then one day the eldest one says, I have an offer to be naturalized in Canada, second one says I have offer to be naturalized in America, third says I can go to Australia and make better life, and fourth says I am going to Dubai and make money there, and ultimately all 7 leave these 2 persons in their old age to go and live in a so called old age home, which is today considered as a mark of development and progress. So, if in your city you have 10% homes for senior citizens, you are a civilized society. If you do not have, you are uncivilized society. Now, look at the meaning of civilization. Civilization means that none of their children have any obligation towards them, but just like selfish individuals, self-centered persons, emotionless human beings, they live, enjoy their life till adulthood, and then they decide what is good for them. Individualism, relativism, materialism, my benefit, my life, my pleasure, and to hell with these two persons. Therefore, what we say here is family marginalization means when you have no cohesiveness, when you have no unity, when every single product of society, if you want to buy a bottle of filtered water that gives you an image of a male, a female and a child, not more than one child. When you want to buy a soap, the wrapper of the soap tells you about a apparently handsome female or a handsome couple and a child, but never more than one child. When you want to read a drama or read a novel, then you find a family where there is only one child. Everything leads you to the concept that you should reduce size of family to enjoy your life, to save more money, to spend your summer in Paris or in London or somewhere else. Therefore, what we are saying here is these philosophical schools of thought have ultimately influenced our concept of life. So, family is marginalized, and then the secular and religious divide which is with us in everything. This child is very intelligent and brilliant, he must go to study pharmacy or dentistry or medical or engineering or computing. This child is not doing well in my grades, let him do his BA in Islamic discipline and become a teacher of Islamiyat, or let him memorize the Quran and become a imam in a masjid. This is how life is taken by us unconsciously, unknowingly, and that means we have this divide, complete divide in everything. And then Eurocentrism, everything is based on what is coming from Europe. This very briefly tells us about how Western and Eastern thought has emerged, has developed and has globally influenced society. We will try to look into Islamic thought later on, but the today's task for me was to share with you this aspect of Western thought in as short and brief manner as possible.